Hello. Hi, Stampers. Happy Wednesday, January the 20th. I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario. And we are going to make this cute anniversary card. I cannot wait. I'm just setting up my iPad here so I can follow along with comments. I am having extremely slow internet tonight, so I'm hoping that we do not have any technical difficulties. So let's just hope. Hi, Christina. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we are going to make this really absolutely simple card. It's using the Always in My Heart stamp set and the floral heart dies. So this comes as a bundle from Stampin' Up! It's part of a mega suite. I will show you that. It is absolutely stunning. I just love it. So it's part of this mega suite here. So you can see that there's two bundles with dies, gorgeous foil paper, which we're using, and then two different types of DSPs as well as some other embellishments. So it's a mega suite. It's called the Love You Always Suite, and it's gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Perfect for Valentine's, anniversary, just love, flowers, everything. It's beautiful. Love it. Hey Laurel, hey Sharon, how are you guys? I don't know about you guys, but does today not feel like a hopeful day? Lots happening in the world, and it feels good. Today feels like a good day. So let's do some stamping. So we're gonna make this card super easy. I have pre-die cut everything, and I will put measurements in my blog for what we need. But basically, we need a half a piece of Sahara sand cardstock. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored it already at 4 1/4. We need a piece of Petal pink, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, and I've already run it through the subtle embossing folder. I don't know if you guys can see that, just because I figured, hey Miriam, how are you? I figured you guys didn't want to see me lug out my stamping cut and emboss machine and struggle with it, so I did that before the video. And then what I did was, using this die cut here, I cut out, using the foil paper that's in that suite, a piece of the Sahara sand. Okay, so then you get this die cut here, the heart comes out, and then I ran the heart through the subtle embossing folder. See how gorgeous that is? It just adds just a little bit of texture, and it's just so pretty. I love it. Hey Michelle, how are you? Hey Sandy. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day, amazing week. So this is a super simple card. Let me just get organized here. I feel like I got a shipment in today, and between trying to get work done and everything, I feel like I'm chaos. I have chaos. I like chaos. Okay, so to do this card, we need 2 colors of ink. We are using Petal Pink and we are using Sahara Sand. So I am going to take out my Petal Pink, and all we're going to do is we're kind of just eyeballing this. So I'm going to have the heart pretty much centered. So I just want to do some very subtle stamping in the background, and I'm just doing some of the leaves, and I'm doing tone on tone. So it's Petal Pink on Petal Pink. And I'm just going to randomly stamp these around. It doesn't really matter where they go. It just adds a little extra layer to the stamp, or to the card. All right, so then we're just going to stick it in. So you see how the leaves are just kind of peeking out. Not a big deal, right? Not a lot of stamping on this card. Actually, we'll put the Petal Pink away, and we'll bring out the Sahara Sand. Michelle, I have something for you, so I have to contact you after. It just came tonight, so I haven't really had time to unpack anything, but I do have some treats for you. Okay, so I'm going to just stamp the happy anniversary in Sahara sand. Hopefully I can get this kind of straight. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this banner has some scoring lines on here where we're going to fold it, okay? So we just want to center our stamp, our ink, in and around that. And hopefully I can get this. It's really hard with lights glaring and I can't get on top, so we're just going to hope. Hope that that's in the right spot. Yep, perfect, yay. And that's it for stamping, guys. That's it. How easy is that? So let me clean this off, get it out of the way. And now we just need to glue. So I'm going to bring over, because you guys, for those of you that have watched me before, you know that glue and I make a mess together. So I'm just going to turn this over. I am going to grab my Tombow and we are going to get glue in. So I'm going to put some Tombow, just, not that much. This is a new, fairly new tube. So I'm just going to put Tombow all the way around. You can use whatever adhesive you want. This would actually be a good one with all the fine parts to use adhesive sheets on too. That would make no mess. That would be a good thing for me to do. You think I would learn, eh? Oh, something just went on with my, hopefully. It looks like I may have lost you. Uh-oh. My iPad is frozen or I have lost you. Let me just glue this on and see if it's still going. Hopefully the live is. Can you guys leave a comment for me if you can still hear me? Sandy, hi, how are you? Hopefully I'm still with you. I'll keep going. Okay, that has conked out or if I'm still going. But we'll keep going. And hopefully it's okay. I froze. Yeah, you know what? My internet has been acting up so much tonight, so I apologize for that. Yeah, we'll just try and get through. It's, you know what? I think the whole neighborhood is on internet right now with kids at home, and I have 2 teenagers that often have multiple units going on at the same time. So I've pre-cut a bunch of flowers, so we're just going to put a couple on. We don't have to fill it all up. Oh, my heart didn't stay down. Let me hold it down for a minute. Yeah, I've been on meetings all day and my internet has even been freezing during the day. So it's, I think I need to give my internet provider a call and find out what's going on. So I apologize. Too many people on internet, I guess, with everyone at home. So, and we've just found out that the kids are staying home again for a bit longer. So I don't know what school board, if you guys have children, what school board you're in, if you heard the announcement. So some school boards are going back. Ours are still home. Didn't really give a time, so who knows? It's safer though. Numbers are still too high in our community. All right, so we're just going to glue these. I'm just going to do a few. Just to add, we don't need to, you know, we could fill the whole thing up and we could do some leaves as well, but I just wanted it very subtle, very pretty. I do love this suite. I've had so much fun. You think one more week, Laura, and they'll go back? I think it's tentative to the 7th, right? Or they didn't really, Toronto is the 7th. They haven't really told us what our time is. Okay, so these guys, these can be a little bit tricky for figuring out how they go. So what I do is, if you look, there's the center piece right here, and then you have a medium size, a long, and then a small little triangle. So I look for the small little triangle, and that's how I line them up. So if I look at this little triangle, and then it lines up this way. Otherwise, you can kind of just keep going like this. until you get it to match. But that's how I do it. So that's my little tip. My tip of the day, line up the little triangle and stick her on. They don't line up perfectly, but they line up well enough. Okay, so line up the little triangle and it's good to go. All right, and then all we do is we want to burnish this. So there's 2 score lines on each side. So let's just see if I can do it. So we're just going to fold it up like this. Okay, so I'm going to fold this one this way and fold this one the opposite way, so it makes a banner that stands up. So same thing, the first one I'm going to fold down. You could use, what are those things called? Bone folders. You could use a bone folder. And then we can just stick it down. Look how simple this is, eh? Easy peasy, and yet it's quite, well, I think it's stunning. I think it's very simple but pretty. I would like to get an anniversary card that looks like this, and then we just stick her down. You do want to hold it for a little bit. You could pop it up if you wanted, but you don't have to. Okay, and then we attach it in, and then we're done. Look at that. How easy was that? You know what? Because this card was so fast, I could do the inside, I guess. That's what the notice said. Oh, okay. Oh, am I up too high? Sorry, Sandy. Because this card went so fast, I've decided to do a bonus one. Actually, you know what? I have to go back to work tonight. So I'm procrastinating. So you guys are helping me procrastinate. It is super simple, but it's really pretty. I like it anyway. Hopefully you guys like it. You could embellish it. You could make it a lot more complicated. You could do a lot more layers on it, but I think it's really pretty. Hopefully you guys like it. So we're going to do a bonus card so that I can not go back to work. Isn't this bad? Get me in my stamp room, and then I don't want to go back to work. We have a big proposal that I gotta get done, so I do have to go back to work. But so let's make this one. This is another super simple card. This is using items from the celebration. So the celebration is on right now. If you live in Canada and you buy $60 worth of anything from Stampin' Up before shipping and before tax, you get to pick a free item out of the celebration brochure. And there's lots of stuff in here, papers, stamps, etc., etc. So for tonight, this card is using the corner bouquet. Isn't this beautiful? This is free with a $60 order. And the sentiment is from Heal Your Heart, which I just love this stamp set. There's really pretty font and nice saying. So I'm just using the thank you here from the Heal Your Heart. So I didn't get it on because I didn't know how long the card was going to take me. So I do need to get these on the stamp block. And I am going to pull out my stamp press. Hopefully I'm on. Oh, nice. 50 years. Wow. That's impressive. My husband and I are going to be 25 this year, and I thought that was impressive. Okay, before I put this away, I am going to pull out my stamparatus. I'm so squirrely today. I apologize. It's one of those days. You know, one of those days that you have so much on your plate to do that nothing gets done because you're just getting pulled in a million different directions. That's my day today. So my brain is a little bit scattered. So I do apologize. So I'm pulling up my stamparatus. The reason I'm doing that is because I want this to be really nice and dark. So I want to be able to have the opportunity to stamp it again and get it perfect. Okay, so this, I just cut these out basic white and basic black. Using the, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna, who can help me with what the dyes are? Stitch So Sweetly, I think. I'll look that up. I'll put it in the post below. And then we're using some rich raspberry cardstock. I did use the 3D painted embossing folder. Look at how gorgeous this is. This is my go-to for now. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. All I do is I line this up on the grid, so if the paper does move, then I know where I want it to go back up. Stitch So Sweetly. Thank you, Laurel. You're my savior. My brain, I tell ya, it's on vacation. I wish it was. All right, so I do want to, this sentiment is quite large, so I do want to make sure that I'm leaving enough room to fit it in. So I am going to just position kind of like this, okay? So I know now where I want it, and I'll just shut this down, okay? So all we do then is we ink up. So I'm using Memento ink on this, wherever it may be on my desk. Okay, so I'm just gonna ink this up. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me move it over a little bit. My desk is a mess. Okay, so I'm getting it nice and juicy and inked up. And then I'm just going to push it down in the corner. Okay, and part of it will go off. And that actually came out nice and dark, so I don't need to re-ink that. But if it had not come out nice and dark, then I would have been able to just re-ink it and not have to worry about the paper moving, and it would be a perfect impression. So love the Stamparatus for that, because you don't ruin your card by having doubles. All right, so I'm just going to put this away. I will clean it up after. Out of my way. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to put these out of the, oh, everything's chaotic. Okay, so I'm going to bring out my blending brushes. And my rich raspberry ink, and I'm just going to start blending. So I'm going to start with the lighter color, and you do want this ink to dry, so I will start on the far side. I'm just going to tap it on my pad, get some ink on here, and I'm just going to do it in light circles. So I'm going to start off the page, and I'm just going to bring it on, and you can add as little and as much ink as you want. I love these brushes. I have a lot more control with these than I do with the daubers or with the sponge. So I just love them. Love it. And you just keep adding ink until you're happy with your colors. Okay, so again, I'm just going in circular motions, dabbing on, dabbing off, and just coming until I'm happy with it. All right. What do you guys think? More? Enough? I'll do a little bit more. Pink, a bit darker. I do want it to be quite contrasting. And then these guys, all you need to do is run it under the tap and the ink comes out. Okay, so I'm going to pull out some Blackberry Bliss now, and I am going to pull, I could use the same one, but I have another one here, so I might as well use this one. So I'm going to pull the Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to come from this corner and just add a little bit of darkness out here. Let's just add a bit of depth. I do want it a little bit darker than this, so it's going to take me a bit, but you can't take the ink off, so you do want to go slow. We're getting there. And just keep applying until you're happy with the color. Actually, I don't know. I want a little bit more purpley, I think. That's coming. It's coming. Just keep going. You do want to make sure you don't put your white, if you have a white inside in your mess over here, because that's, you know, that's something I would do. Put my fingers in it, put my white pieces in it for my card, get ink everywhere. Yeah, that's me. So yeah, it's coming. I'm getting to where I like it. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Easy peasy, eh? The blending brush is reusable. Oh yeah, for sure. You can, all you do is wash them. So yeah, you do want to let them dry after you wash them. If I'm doing a lot of blending, then I'll keep one blending brush for like pinks, one for blues, and we'll just keep using them, and then at the end of the night I wash them out, because you can just rub them. I can just go like this and rub and get most of the ink off, and then I could go in with a different color of purple or pink and use the same brush instead of getting it wet. But if I'm not doing a lot of blending, if I'm only doing one color, I'll use different brushes and we'll go from there. Okay, so now I'm going to ink up the sentiment. Hopefully I don't stick my head in the camera. And we will put this one down. I don't know if this is straight. I can't see because the camera, I can't get right over top. So it's really hard to stamp actually on camera. Oh, perfect. Love it. Yay. All right. Okay, so now we're ready to put this simple card together. So we're just going to glue this down. Let me just move this stuff out of the way. See, it's a good thing that's blended on the back, because otherwise it would be pink and purple. So we're going to glue this down. Okay, and then I'm going to pull in ribbon. This is from the annual catalog. This is the Organdy, what is it called? Glittered Organdy ribbon. So I'm going to take my embossed piece here, and I'm going to put glue dots. So this is the way I conserve ribbon. Instead of, you know, you could wrap it all the way around and then tie a bow, right? But you're using all this ribbon that no one is going to see. So what I do is I stick some glue dots on the back. So I want the ribbon to be probably about this far in. So I'm going to put a glue dot on the back right there, and I'll put another glue dot on the back on the bottom, equivalent to that. Okay, they don't have to be perfect, but you see I have two glue dots there. And then I'm just going to cut a piece of ribbon off, stick it in the glue dot, wrap it around the front of the card, and then stick it in the other glue dot. Okay, and then we can put this on top. So I am going to pop this one up with some dimensionals. So hopefully you guys are still with me. I'm so worried about that my internet's not working. Any suggestions other than kicking the kids off their electronics? I think I would be mom of the year if I did that. All right. So for those of you that love celebration time, don't forget it's only good until February 28th. So we're almost through 1 month of it. And this time it's only 2 months long. So you don't want to miss out. Make sure you get your favorite stuff ordered. Okay. And then we can glue this on. So you can use whatever adhesive you want. I like the Tombow because I can wiggle. It gives me wiggle time to get it straight, especially when I'm on camera. Eh? Well, we're almost on this card too. Super fast, eh? You got 2 cards tonight. Just all because, well, because I love stamping and I love sharing and I'm procrastinating from going back to work. Oh, that's not good. Let me redo this one. I'm trying to go too fast. Okay, so I'm going to do rabbit ears and try and get a nice middle. Gives me a little bit of time to wiggle. There we are. I'm trying to get it as flat as I can in the middle part there. So we're just going to cut this off. You can make it fancy. I just cut it straight. And then I'm going to stick that on with a glue dot. So what is your favorite stamp set in the Celebration catalog? Or what is your favorite item? Maybe it's DSP. Maybe it's not a stamp set. Maybe it's one of the bundles or one of the 120 items. Okay. Now, embellishments. So I'm just going to bring in some of the matte black dots. These are from the suite that we did the first card with. So they are in the new mini. I guess it's not new anymore, is it? And I like to put them in a triangle. So I'm going to stick one down here. I'm going to stick one here to try and hold my boo-boo that I pushed too hard on. And I will put one right up here. There you go. So we did 2 cards. I can't find the first one we did because my desk is a mess. Where did I put it? Here it is. So added bonus tonight. You got a bonus card. So thank you so much for joining me. Happy Wednesday. Art gallery. Love the gold technique. Yeah, I do too. I love the art gallery. I actually had to buy a second thing of the gilded leafing because I've gone through almost all of it. Touch of Ink is your favorite. That is beautiful. Have you guys seen that? The Touch of Ink. That's a free item out of the Celebration. So that's Christina's favorite. Let's see if I can find mine. Here it is. Look how beautiful this is. So this is a free stamp set. It's 120. So you do have to spend $120 to get this before shipping and taxes to get this one for free. But look at the hummingbird and the butterfly. Love, love, love. And the sentiments are bigger than this. This is shown at 65% of the actual size. So they're actually quite a bit larger than what they look on the case. And these are 2-step stamping. Love it. Berry Blessings. Yes, gorgeous. You know, I don't really have a favorite. It depends on the day. I love them all. So anyway, if you do not have a demonstrator and you do live in Canada, I would love if you wanted to purchase some of the stuff that you do visit me in my online store. If you use this host code from now until February and you spend at least $60, I will send you free card kit in the mail just for shopping with me and using this host code. And that's part of my celebration giveaway so that we can celebrate stamping together. So have an awesome, awesome week and happy stamping. I hope you guys get some time in your craft room and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.